Fishing with Johnny Johnson has been brought to you by Hatch Toyota, generations moving forward.
That ain't no bluegill.
Not a bluegill?
Oh, I gotta be careful because...
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I got free in my line.
Wow. Did you see that? That's a nice one there.
The problem is my line is frayed. I gotta let him take some drag.
I have to help you on that one. That would look like a real good one. All right.
This is great.
I didn't see how big it was, but it looked.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
He's not ready.
Get him. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, son.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful fish, baby.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I told you they were here. I told you. Huh? Oh my goodness. Look at that drop shot bass.
Oh, that's a fat fish too.
Isn't that a beautiful fish?
Awesome.
Oh my goodness. What do you think, brother?
Beautiful fish.
See you, bud.
Good job, man.
Beautiful fish, brother.
A lesson today.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I just let it fall off that ledge and I'm letting it fall, all of a sudden, doink. He
Nice
just hit
fish.
it. It was beautiful. Nice catch. That's exactly what I was looking for on that thing. Who says you can't catch big drop shot bass, huh?
That's a nice one.
Huh?
There. But that was close to 3 pounds, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Probably every bit of 3 pounds, as healthy as they are in this
Oh,
lake.
I had to set my drag because my line was all messed up.
That fish was out a little deeper then, like you said, right?
Yeah, he was. He was out there in that deeper stuff. Holy moly. Folks, we're right back here at Apache Lake with my, I got bait again with my good old buddy Matt Shura. And we're out here, we're trying to find other things they're biting on, but it's hard to get off this drop shot when they're catching big fish like that, aren't they?
Drop shot just works, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness. We're working our way down, hoping we can find a spinnerbait bite, but we had to hit a few of these. It's hard to miss these rock piles.
They're key.
You know?
They're key.
And you know, when you're going into winter, getting ready to get out of fall, going into winter and stuff, I'll tell you what, you can't hardly beat this technique. It's hard not to throw it. It's just, it's there. The bite's there on it.
Consistently there.
Yes.
That's the thing. And it's, you know, you go try something else and you don't get a bite, and it's like you pick up the drop shot and get a bite. It's hard to get away from it.
Oh,
you know?
it's
hard to get away from it
unbelievable. I'm
sometimes.
just shocked at how well the fishing is on this lake right now. And you know, like I've said before, this lake is so great. And why is this lake so great? Because there's not near the pressure on it, I think.
Yeah,
we
I think that
don't hardly
definitely
see any
helps.
boats all day long. Well, I'll tell you what, even though it's fun to
Bluegill.
It's yeah, another one of them bluegill. That's when you know it's time to maybe try a spot that's got some bass in it. We're sitting here catching panfish.
Didn't bring my night crawlers, man.
Well, I mean, it's amazing how well those brown worms work, even for those little guys. That's 2 of them I've caught like that. But you know what? Let's move down to the dam.
All right.
Let's see if we can't throw a little spinnerbait or do something different, or even if we got to throw these, see if we can catch some bigger fish.
Sounds good.
Sound like fun? We'll move on down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he ain't a big one, but it's a smallmouth, isn't it?
Oh, I just got bit too.
Come on in here, baby.
All right.
Little crankbait bass. Look at that. All right, buddy.
It's that crawdad crankbait, right?
Yeah, it's that crawdad crankbait color. Smallmouth. I'll take it.
Well, I get bit right about the time you set the hook. I got a little bump on this thing,
Did
too.
you?
Yeah.
He's not a giant fish by no means, but we're throwing that little crawdad crankbait. It's got a little orange on the bottom of it. It goes down anywhere from, what, 7 to 10 feet of water, something like that.
Yeah.
He hit it about halfway to the boat. I was just getting ready to think about changing. Changed my mind now. I won't change yet.
Stick it out a little bit.
We'll stick it out and see if we can't catch a big one.
Have you been accused of a crime or charged with a DUI or criminal case? Call Suzuki Law Offices today and speak to me. As a former Assistant United States Attorney and a former Deputy Maricopa County Attorney, I understand criminal cases, and I understand how to best defend you. My staff, my investigators, and attorneys are here to fight for you. We're successful, aggressive, experienced attorneys. Call Suzuki Law Offices today and see the difference.
Ah, he hit it like a freight train.
All right, there you go.
That's a little better fish right there. That's a little better fish. God, you hit
Need
that
help?
thing.
You got it? Nice one, Matt. All right, now that's what we're
better.
talking about. Little spinnerbait big.
Thought it was bigger than that when he flashed.
Wow.
No, it's a keeper though. Bigger than the last one I caught.
Oh yeah. Now that's a nice fish. What'd you catch him on? A spinnerbait?
Yeah, half-ounce spinnerbait.
There you go. Slow rolling it, huh?
Slow rolling. You know what? I finally slowed it down a little bit, and just like I told you, halfway back to the boat, he thumped it. So maybe
We're
we're
doing exactly what you said.
maybe we're in an area where they got the shad corralled up. Maybe.
Maybe that'll help.
Plus, like you said, we got that bird over there.
Yeah, he tells us right there where the shad are. When you see a gray herring or any of those shad-eating birds or fish-eating birds, that's usually a good sign.
Not a bad sign by any means.
Yeah, they're good hunters, better than we are. Nice fish though. What pound test line are you throwing on your spinnerbait there, Matt?
You know, I throw a little heavier. I have 17 on here. That's just what I got used to.
Fluorocarbon?
Yeah, 17-pound fluorocarbon. I really feel it well, and I have the confidence, you know, especially if you're fishing around structure or something, to be able to get them out. You like 14, don't you, mostly?
Yeah, I'll throw 14 only because when I'm fishing the bluffs and stuff, of course, you know, with fluorocarbon, it might not make a difference because it's smaller diameter. But back in the day, we would throw 14-pound test line to get that spinnerbait down there. Less water resistance, you know?
Yeah, well, I know that
smaller diameter.
Fluorocarbon sinks too, so I think that helps get your baits down a little bit, don't you think?
So being able to upgrade a little bit probably is no problem at all. You know, well, it ain't, obviously, you caught one. You know? I'm gonna get one on that point, brother.
I was eyeballing it.
Huh?
I was eyeballing it.
Spinnerbaits are a lot of fun, and I'm gonna tell you something cool about spinnerbaits, crankbaits this time of year. Anytime the wind's blowing, anytime you get a little bit of breeze becomes your friend when you start throwing these kind of baits. You know, it really does. So anytime you're fishing and it's calm and you're not doing so hot, maybe with your worm fishing, and all of a sudden the wind starts picking up, many a times in the tournaments and even during fishing, I've seen guys just pick up a spinnerbait when that wind blows. It changes everything. It can change the game like that.
Absolutely, any kind of reaction bait, you know, spinnerbait, crankbait, jerkbait. I mean, all those techniques seem to work better when you get a little bit of a breeze or overcast or just something to make those fish less spooky, you know?
Yeah.
Gets them fired up. Oh, God, like that one.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to my spinnerbait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to my spinnerbait. I can't handle
it. Oh,
it.
he came off.
What was it?
Darn it, big, nice bass. Darn it.
You got a trailer hook on that thing?
No. Boy, that fish hit it though. They're really...
He crushed it, huh?
You got to work for the bites, but man, once you get them, they're good bites.
Man, I might ought to go to my spinnerbait. Johnny might have to go to his bleed.
Always check your hooks. You know what? I learned that lesson the hard way. I had a really good fish that I got in the boat at Lake Mead in one of the tournaments.
Yes.
And the hook just fell out of its mouth, and I made another cast, caught another fish, and lost it. And I checked my hook, and the point of the hook looked like that. And, you know, it's just a rookie mistake, and, you know, always check your hook points, you know? It's that's what I say, you know, when I lose a fish like that, you know, now I'm paying a lot more attention. There he is.
All right.
Golly, hit that thing.
There you go. Another one.
Feel too bad. Let's see.
No, that's a good
work.
fish.
Boy,
That's
he's
a good-
pulling like a big one. They all
No,
do.
that's a good fish. Maybe there's another one out
Oh,
there.
it's smallmouth.
What?
Smallmouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Look
a
at that
nice one, Matt.
Yeah,
that's
let's
a
get-
beautiful fish.
Let's
Get him
in.
in. Spinnerbait bass. There you're
All
talking
right.
about right there, brother. He hammered that thing not too many pulls after you threw it.
Yeah. Boy, that's a nice one.
That's a nice one right there, buddy.
Take a.
Good fish.
Boy, they fight. Golly. You ever notice how some of them have the coloration, some of those fish
Yes,
we weighed in
yeah,
have the real
those are real
dark
gold.
lines? Some of them were real just brown, just smooth brown without the lines.
Man,
Man.
nice fish. The bait, the bite's not great, but
Rip the rod out of my hand though when they do bite.
yeah.
That's fun.
Well, I wouldn't know yet.
Look.
Yeah. Let's look real quick. Sometimes they're hard to
I think
judge
it looked
when-
like a half ounce. I got plenty more too. I'm sure you do. Yeah. No?
No, yours is a lot bigger. I gotta go a half.
Oh.
That's the problem. That's the problem. I thought that was a half, but it wasn't. This is a half-ounce bait. Just that difference can make the difference in fishing these bluffs. I was throwing the 3/8 ounce. We needed to move a step up and go the half, so he's getting bit again. I gotta hurry up. Huh?
It's small, whatever it is, but it
You got it?
It clobbered it. A nice bluegill though.
Oh man!
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm just throwing too light a bait. It wouldn't get down there far enough.
I make my living towing my boat from lake to lake, and I can tell you when it comes to quality, comfort, and reliability, the Toyota Tundra is the truck for me. And when you pair that up with the #1 Toyota Tundra dealer in Arizona, Hatch Toyota, you've got a winning combination. Stop by Hatch Toyota, take a test drive, and see for yourself why the Toyota Tundra is ranked #1 in my book. But be aware, you just might go home with the best truck you've ever owned. From Hatch Toyota, 1051 North Automall Parkway in Shola.
Little one, I think. No?
You get him?
I did.
Oh, a little one.
What is that,
Yeah, I
smallmouth?
knew I was getting. That's a smallie.
Go around.
Yeah,
Let's see how
good job. Good job.
I snuck around you on that one.
No, that's okay. I told you I'd gotten bit. I wonder if they're chasing shad down through
Boy,
here.
look at that. Hooked them right on top. Must have hit
Yeah.
the blades, huh?
Yep.
Isn't that usually what that means? When
Yep.
they hit the blades, they get hooked on the top? Another
it.
smallmouth.
I
Not a
told
very
you
big
I got
one.
bit through there. Nice fish. Well, you're getting a couple of spinnerbait fish. We knew we'd get a couple here. Maybe I can look out here and catch a big one.
Yeah, I noticed right when I really slowed the retrieve down is when I started to get the bites. You know, I think I was just fishing a little too fast down the beginning of the bank, you know.
Gotta catch something off this point. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Now you're
That's a
talking.
good fish. That's a good, oh well. What in the world? Did I hook him in the face? He felt bigger than that.
Ah, he was
Look at
pulling,
that,
too.
look at that. I knew I didn't hook him right. That's called diving for it?
Boy, they feel good when you hook them like that, don't they? God.
Oh man, you're not gonna believe how I just caught that fish.
What?
Huh?
How'd you catch him?
I was ripping the bait just like this, and he whacked it. Well, you said we were gonna get one on this point.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I like it. It's real deep around it. We're sitting in 90 foot of water. Real deep water. Got some good rocks on it.
Man, I'm amazed we don't see any topwater action with it being 62 degrees. You know, I would have thought that we'd see some topwater, you know, fish actually busting a little bit of shad here and there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know, late fall like this, usually you see it happening. You know?
Yeah, not
Grab
one.
a Zura spook and just whack them.
Not anybody chasing, huh?
There he is. I was trying to get through on the brush on me, but. Oh!
Oh, that's a good one there.
Got it?
Yep.
We came back. That's what happens when you let it rest a little bit. You come back and look. Oh, my
nice
goodness, that's the one we're looking for. One of them anyway. Ah, that's beautiful. All right. Look at that bass.
God, it's so nice and green too. Beautiful fish.
Come on. Ah! All right, Matt, look at that, huh?
That'll work.
Yeah. You know, try to get my pliers so I don't bend my hook. That way I can get the right angle at this. There we go. Beautiful green bass right there, largemouth.
Yeah, it's so dark.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. That's that beautiful clear water right there. All right, buddy. Right on that stuff right there, baby.
Same spot.
Yeah. Matt just threw out and broke off on a piece of structure, so I threw to the other one that we were throwing at. This is the second
Fish
bunch
habitat.
of fish habitat, yeah, that we hit. And we came back to it on our way back through just to see, because we hit a few more areas. We weren't successful there. We figured we'd come back after we let it rest, and here they are again. So, I mean, man, it's just picture perfect, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like
exactly what we were talking about earlier.
you pull one off and another one moves right back up on it, it seems like, you know?
My right hand was going numb on me all the time. I really thought this was career ending for me. Then I found Dr. Michael Fitzmaurice. He looked at my hand, walked me through step by step of what was happening and what he needed to do. Minimal invasive hand surgery and instant relief. I was back to fishing in a week. Carpal tunnel and tennis elbow is no fun. I highly recommend Fitzmaurice Hand Institute. Call for your appointment today at Fitzmaurice Hand Institute. You don't have to live with the pain.
Call toll-free 855-480-HAND or visit fitzhand.com.
I'll tell you something else that really works good when you're drop shotting is that, you know, I use it pretty, I don't know how you do, but you know, a lot of people use different hooks. I'm using that rebarb hook, the #1. And the thing is we pretty much, you probably use it pretty much almost exclusively, right?
Yeah, I like the
shotting?
rebarb hook.
Yeah.
Just that light, you got to make sure to get the light wire one.
Yeah, get the light wire one, the #1. And you just bury that hook up in the plastic like so you can bring it through that wood and all that brush. Just like so. Now, Matt, let's tell the folks at home, the kind of rod that you're using, you consider that a medium light?
Yeah, I like the medium light.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can see and it's just personal preference. The tip of the rod is really light, and that gives me, you know, a lot of sensitivity when I'm fishing real deep water. I've drop shotted fish up to 80 foot of water, and to me, just having that flexible tip, and I know where you're going with this, aren't you? Yep. Having that flexible tip for sensitivity, I like that. And I haven't had a lot of problems missing fish until today. And
no, it's not your fault. That's
I know Johnny tried a medium light.
I tried a medium light, and you know, I say different strokes for different folks because
yeah, it's personal preference.
It's a personal preference thing. If you like to really set the hook, now watch his hook sets on that thing compared to mine. I'm more of a pull set, but I'm using a medium action tip. But the thing is, I've been so in tune with this particular kind of rod to where when I get the bite, I kind of pull set. And Matt's setting that hook, you know. And when I first got that doggone medium light rod, I was pull setting, and I think I dropped 4 or 5 fish in a row. I couldn't believe it, but it's my fault because I wasn't setting the hook right with it. I don't know how to quite explain it, but the bottom line is your hook sets are going to be a little bit different. You know, one's going to be more of a pull, kind of a pull drag set thing, and one's going to be, you got to make sure that we got to get the hook in the fish.
Well, so. I'll reel up and then pull, so you're getting the tension loaded up, and then I'll give it a pull. But
there it is.
All right.
All right, we got one. That time we got the little guy. Well, he was acting like he was a little guy there for a minute. Oh, I've got the drag set. Oh,
that's not a bad one.
Another little drop shot bass. We caught a few spinnerbait bass. Then we figured we better get out here and get on what they're really biting on.
Hard to beat success, isn't it?
It is hard to beat success, isn't it? Ah, look at there. There's a fat one.
Heck yeah, that's a healthy fish.
Yeah. Nice looking bass right there. You can come to Apache Lake, have a ball. You know, when the wind blows, pick up that spinnerbait. The wind started calming down a little bit on us, and our spinnerbait bite kind of went away a little bit. So, you know, back to the drawing board. The fishing's been really slow. I mean, people are having a tough time getting them right now, and we had that cold front go through. Did you hook one?
Got snagged.
But we had a lot of fun, you know, and I had a blast, as I always do with you.
Thanks,
This guy, he's so much fun to be around, and you can usually catch Matt Shura here down at Bass Pro Shops there in Mesa, and does a great job on the seminars. And of course, we sure love hanging out together and going and catching some bass. It's been a ball. Thank you so much.
Thanks again for having
me. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
All right.
Thanks for joining us on the show. We'll see you next time right here. I'm Johnny Johnson. That's what I'm talking about.